We're going to begin the program, and first of all, I'm Louise McColl, and I chair the Municipal Advisory Board. Welcome to Muni. I think you're all going to be pleased with what you see today, and if you stay in the sand traps a lot, it's their fault. And this next group I'm going to introduce, this course could not have been made possible without them. We went to City Council several times, and every time we went to them, there was hardly any questions. They just said, let's go for it. At this time, I'd like to ask you to recognize with me Mayor Bill Saffo, Mayor Pro Tem Margaret Haynes, Councilman Kevin O'Grady, Councilman Charlie Rivenbark, and Councilman Neil Anderson. And I know I just said this, but I'd like to ask them to stand again, because believe me, without their support financially and some extra things we did, and Earl Sheraton, Councilman Earl Sheraton. If y'all would stand again, let's just thank them for what they did out here today. And representing New Hanover County, we have Commissioner, the Chair, Woody White, Vice Chair Beth Dawson, Commissioner Jonathan Barfield, and Commissioner Tom Wolf. North Carolina State House is Ted Davis, City Manager Sterling Cheatham, Deputy City Manager Tony Cottle, Wilmington Fire Chief Buddy Martinette. And then I'd like to also recognize Amy Beatty, who is Superintendent of Parks and Rec, and Marion, who have been out here and just also came through with a lot of things this past 2 or 3 months, especially with the clubhouse. So Amy, we thank you for what you've done and what you do for Parks and Rec with the city. And now another group I'd like to recognize is the Muni Advisory Board. When I tell you this board have been out here almost every day, they have. We had Walker up on the roof yesterday painting the chimneys. We've had Fred with Strickland Blinds donating blinds. Dean's been out here with tours. Jake, the whole board has just been out here and really have worked. We're also working to replace all the windows in the Muni Clubhouse. But I'd like to ask them to stand as I call their name. Angel Bordeaux, Dean Godwin, Ken Hooks, Jay Hunt, Fred Kumple, Steve Pickard, Walker Rudd, and Jim Thompson. And now we'll begin the program. So at this time, I'd like to call forward the Mayor of the City of Wilmington for remarks, Bill Saffo.
Well, it is an absolutely beautiful and gorgeous day in the great city of Wilmington, North Carolina, and this is truly a beautiful and great event for our community. I want to say formally, welcome back to the Muni. And I want to say, yes. You know, in 1924, the city purchased this land from Hugh McCrae for $15,625 to build a golf course. And in 1925, the city of Wilmington contracted with famed golf course architect Donald Ross to build the Wilmington Municipal Golf Course, better known as the Muni. Donald Ross, for those of you that do not know it, has designed over 400 golf courses in America, but only about 10% of those are actually municipal golf courses. We are fortunate that Muni is one of those golf courses. Construction of the course began in 1926, and all 18 holes were completed by 1929. Over the years, generations of locals, as well as visitors to the city of Wilmington, have played this course and consider it a true gem. With this $1.5 million renovation project, we have polished up the gym, and to be more in line with what Donald Ross originally designed here in Wilmington many, many years ago. As you can see here today, the end result, I believe, is fantastic and one that citizens will come to love for a long, long time. The renovation of the 88-year-old course should position the Muni to thrive in the future. golfers will enjoy the new challenges of playing one of the top munis in the country. And we can't wait to play this course today. God help them when I'm finished with it, though. On behalf of the Wilmington City Council, I would like to thank John Fault with John Fault Designs, that was the golf course architect and designer for this course, the redesign of the course. Dunnick Golf, the Golf Course Advisory Board, and I also want to reiterate what Louise said. The board has done a tremendous job in getting out and reaching out to the community, and in some ways even kicking us a little bit in the butt to make sure we got some things done that you guys really wanted to get done, and we all thought needed to be done and got done. We appreciate you folks pushing on that. As well as the Wilmington Association of Realtors that came out and painted the clubhouse and cleaned it and did a great job for us. We also want to thank Wilmington Central Rotary, Jay Domini Imaging, Jessica Perone of Just Perfect Home Staging, and more. And for our scoreboard that was built over here, I also want to thank Fred Gillette, Chuck Thurlow, Tom McDermott, and Rich Troncon for putting that together and raising the funds and getting that done. We appreciate that. So I would like to again say that this is truly one of Wilmington's gems. And it is also one of the only municipal courses, not the only municipal course, but one of very few public golf courses that actually makes money for the city. And that's because of the citizens that come out here day in and day out and play it, as well as all the visitors that come to our area, as well as all of the people that come and visit Wilmington from different parts of the state and the country. We've got a jewel here, and it's been a long time in coming, this remodeling effort to polish this gym up, but it's something that needed to be done, and I was glad, as well as all the other council members and Mayor Pro Tem, in appropriating that money on behalf of the citizens to really make this thing shine. And I think it's something that we should all be very proud of. So again, thank you to everybody involved. This is a great day, and a great day for the Muni. Let's go play some golf later.
Now I have the opportunity to introduce the architect of the course. I met him a few months ago, and he was telling me all the things he wanted to do, and we sat there and listened, and today we see your dream become a reality. I'd like to introduce from John Fault Designs, John Fault.
Thank you. Thanks very much, Louise and Mayor. It's a pleasure to be here today. What an honor it is. I mean, when I first came to Wilmington, I just fell in love with this city. It is such a fantastic place. I lived in North Carolina back in the mid-'80s for a couple of years and loved it, but Wilmington is really the best of North Carolina.
Absolutely.
I know Charlotte thinks they're really great, so does Raleigh, but Wilmington is really, this is a special place. It is just it's a treat to be here, and I so much appreciate it. I'd like to just take a minute and again reiterate how much I appreciate what Louise and the rest of the board did for us. They helped us so much. The council members, the mayor, everybody really got behind what we were trying to do. That's not normal. Sometimes there's fights and all kinds of things going on, but really we had great support here and we could feel it. And we worked very, very hard. I'd like to thank Aaron Dunnick from, Aaron Habak from Dunnick is here. And those guys did a great job. Our contractor went the extra mile to make this really, really special. It's an honor and it's a pleasure to have been involved with this project. Thank you.
And now I know I saw a smile on his face yesterday, and I don't think it has disappeared since then. But a person that has done everything from digging to watering to all but cussing at the board, he has just done a great job out here. And I know, David, today you're a happy pro, and if David Donovan would come forward, and if y'all would recognize with me a guy that has spent a lot of time out here.
Wow. It is so great to look out here and see everyone smiling up here and at the course today. I didn't think this day would ever happen. I came here 7 years ago, and I've always been very proud to work for the city out here at this golf facility, and I've seen it get better and better every year, and then we progressed into what we've got now. And I'm so proud of what has gone on out here. My maintenance staff, Greg Cross, Greg Barnes, all you guys, they work so hard, round the clock. Without them, it was truly a team effort out here. Hunter Galloway, my guy inside, he spent the whole summer out here working with Greg Cross and his staff, digging ditches and laying pipe for irrigation. It's really special. Yes, we've got a jewel here. It was always good. It's now great. What a day to be here and celebrate this with all of you all. I just can't believe it. I could go on and on. The golf holes out here, each one of them has changed dramatically from what it was before. These greens have moved up 2, 3, 4 feet higher in the air than they were prior to this. We used to have little circle greens, rather flat. Now they're about double the size out there as a rule. And we've put new back tee boxes in, 8 new back tee boxes, resurfaced about 8 ladies tees and 8 senior tees. So you're going to see quite a transformation. We started 50 to 100 yards in front of a lot of these greens to work them properly for drainage and just the whole design of the hole. Bunkers were moved dramatically, so the golf course is going to play much different. The old Muni was a great track. This one is too. It's very playable. Pin positions located in the middle of the green. It was very important to John to make this course playable with the number of rounds we do, and it is. It is not too difficult in that respect. But if we want to spice things up, we've got the ways to do it. All we've got to do is move those pins towards the perimeters, and it gets really interesting quick. But anyhow, we're going to have a tournament, a shotgun start at 1 o'clock. Again, I want to thank the mayor, the city council, everyone, Amy Beatty coming to bat for us. I want to thank everyone for making this day possible. What a great day to be here in Wilmington. Thank you.
We're going to do the ribbon cutting, and then we're going to do the ceremonial tee-off with Mayor Saffo and David Donovan. I'll be over here taking bets on David. I'm not sure Billy's going to hit that ball, but I'll be taking the bets.
Down to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Charlie and I are taking it.
Good to see you. You doing all right? Oh, yeah, I'm so proud of y'all. Thank you. It wasn't the easiest thing we ever did, but I'm glad we did it.